Well, here's the wrap-up video, the end of this year. Now, my silver coins, unfortunately, this winter, some of my silvers got mixed in. So this is from the last few years, but like those clear ones there, those came out of the dunes. Those really shiny ones, these dropped out of the dunes, if you remember. You've got a few. That's that Indian.
Yeah, that was a nice find.
I've got a bunch of them. I think I found the other one over there. But the this is most of the silver here for me. Where's yours? Oh, there's yours right there. I see
right
yours.
here.
Yep, that's most of the silver for me this year. It was a really good year. We came back. Like I say, I didn't even think I was going to be doing a wrap-up video 8 months ago. And here's some of my other stuff here. Some of the brass rings. I still got some sand. Probably the best relic of the year is going to be this Victorian era jackknife.
You got that out of Salisbury, out of the dunes.
Yeah. The funnest was this. I got one.
And pew pew, I got
You
one.
got one. We're packing. Look at that. These are the coolest. I don't care. People say, oh,
I love it.
these are the coolest things. These little radio premiums.
Pew pew.
I got the engine. I got some full-size ones, too, from the beginning of the year.
I got one, too. He's right here.
Oh, yeah.
But he's all broken into pieces.
Yeah, that's their lead. That's the problem. They break up. That's
but
a cool
I kept
one.
him.
But, yeah, so I did good on the silver jewelry. I got a ton of Indians. A lot of them, too. I got some more over here. This is from the last few years. Some of these, they're all beat up. You get an occasional good one in clay down there. I put those in the flips. I got a bunch of Indians. I think I found that other 63 or 64. Here's some of the V-nickels. Here's some of the better ones. Occasionally get a nice one. But back to the finds for the year. I know we got over 200 silvers because I counted them on the site I list stuff at. So we did at least 200 silvers. Here's some of your silvers. You got your first silver halves this year ever.
2, 3, 4.
Yep, sweet. You got a whole bunch of quarters.
These
a
are
ton
all
of dimes.
silver dimes.
Yep, Barber dimes and Mercury, some Roosevelts. What's up in here?
Those are buffaloes.
More
and
buffaloes. More buffaloes.
Wheat pennies.
You got some Indians
Those
too.
are more wheat pennies. Yeah, Indians and wheat pennies are mixed. Here's my Indian.
Oh, you got an 1898.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
We put it in there.
You got now that barber. I know where that came from.
We got that barber out of
that
the dunes.
Dropped out of the dune. Yep.
Yeah. This I think was another Indian.
I was looking for the 1864. Here's mine, right there. I mean, here's mine right there. Mine's really nice.
Yours is a lot nicer than mine.
Mine's coming up in the video. There's your 64 dime.
Yep.
So that's your silver haul.
These
coins.
are just all Canadian coins.
Yeah, that's okay because we can cash those in.
Canadian or other.
And you didn't do as good on the Clad.
No, we have 55, 25 in quarters, 8.75 in dimes, 26.10 in dimes. I mean, 8.75 in nickels, 26.10 in dimes for a total of $90.10. And then this is all copper pennies.
Yeah.
And then this one is all regular pennies. And I'm not counting those. Sorry, guys.
No, but we got $100.
Sorry, ladies and gents.
We didn't do good on Clad. I didn't think we would, but we got some cool oddball stuff. We got the locks. You got some pretty cool premium stuff. You know?
I mean, I could bring out all the sunglasses.
I wouldn't. That's too much. It's just so much stuff. I had a huge bucket of copper. We got lead up the yin yang. I mean, it's crazy the amount of stuff.
Do this.
Yeah,
that's the box. Full. Oh, there's another key. See on top.
Yeah, keys and brass.
Sunglasses.
Wow, look at all the toy cars.
Toy cars, phone cases. All kinds of. Oh, a dead phone.
You still got dead phones, huh?
Another dead phone.
You really can't do much with those, but
that's just a box of.
Yeah. But still, that's still pretty damn good. And like I say, we just on the silver coins, we did real good. I knew we were gonna do good on that. So let me come back over here. I'll take a look at your Clad again. Yeah, that's good. And like I said, you know, I keep the copper separated. Any kind of, eventually when the dollar goes bye-bye, they'll legalize the melting of American coinage, and you'll be able to melt those. So copper will probably be $1,000 by then, the way things are going. But yeah, so you're way ahead in this hobby then. Look at that. You're way ahead. It's a smorgasbord. So we'll go on to your silver rings now. Let's take a look.
My silvers?
Oh, you cleaned a few of them.
I did. I did a video on how to clean them.
You got the Boy Scouts and a Girl Scouts. You got some signet rings, some older ones, a few with
The
the
love ring.
Yep, you got that love. What would you say would be the best one of the year?
My best find of
On
the
the
year?
silver coins, silver rings.
Oh, on my silver rings?
Yeah. I like that one right there.
I would have to say...
I like I'll tell you which one I like. This one.
What one?
The one with the flowers.
Oh, really? You like that
I really,
one?
yeah, I really like that. That's pretty. But no, you got the class. You got a silver class
I would
ring.
have to say this one if I could get it to clean up a little bit better.
We found that at the cove, and that was under the boulder, near the boulders. We were getting all those signals.
If I could just get it to clean up a little bit better.
I should have. That's my regret. I should have done more after we got that storm. I didn't go out for a few weeks. I was disappointed. I didn't think we were going to do good. But
I would say that would be my best silver ring.
And I definitely say these coins are your best. Yeah, your best coins right there. That Kennedy's not silver. That's Clad. That's a 1972 Clad.
I know, but I just kept it anyways because I liked it.
Yeah. You haven't gotten anything that cool though. I mean, you got, no, you did real good. I'm just saying you haven't gotten anything like a silver dollar from the 1800s. That will come though. But that's
These
like
are silvers too over here.
Yep. We'll go over to your silver jewelry pile here. But you're way ahead though of a lot of people who would, 2 years. You're not even 2 years into the hobby and you're already way ahead. So there's some cool stuff. You got a chain there. What is? Oh, is that a piece of jewelry? Oh,
Yes.
that.
It's a pin.
Oh yeah, there's some neat stuff down there. There really is. You got the earrings. Got some pendants. There's always tons of pendants. You got some stainless steel rings.
Stainless steel.
Yep. The hem weight.
Here's
the key.
Here's the heart stopper.
Yep, that's the one that I still, to this day, it just looks like it has some gold in it. I don't understand what that ring is. I don't.
It's
one
marked right inside.
Yeah. I'll show you something, though, if I can find it.
But
I'll show you something right now.
what's it marked? I can't remember.
It's 18 karat.
Was it marked 18?
Yeah. Yeah, let me.
But we did the test and...
Yeah, see, it's marked inside there. But no, it doesn't look right. It just doesn't look like a gold ring. But that's just weird. It's just weird. So I like this, though.
But yeah, that was an awesome find.
Yeah, that's a cool find. And you got some nice stuff. Even if it's, like I say, not precious, it's still cool.
No, but this is all silver over here.
Yep.
This
The bracelets, the chains.
The cross.
So.
A couple of silver earrings.
And then on the gold.
Yeah. Oh no.
Know what?
This
It's underneath. It's underneath.
Out.
It's underneath it. It's underneath it. We'll get a little glue gun. We'll get a little glue gun and put some super glue and it will stick on there.
My stone
Same
fell
thing.
out of
I've got
there.
a diamond ring. The same thing happened. Way back. So your best class ring is probably that sucker right there. That
My
red one.
best ring of the summer?
Yep. No.
Yes.
You think so?
I think so.
Does that fit me?
Yes, it does.
No, I don't want that. That's your finds. I don't take anything that's yours. You found that? That's 10 karat black onyx. That's a honker. I'll remember that day. That was a honker. I still think, you know what I think your best ring is?
What is?
The one next to it.
Really?
Yeah, I like that one. That's a beautiful one right there. You got $3,000 in gold melt. I
That
added
is
it up.
from 19. Is it
focus.
66?
I can't. Yeah, it's 6. It's funny. I got a 6. Everybody was getting 66 rings. It's weird. Weird. Like yet the other side of the beach toward the north, we were getting the old
Yeah,
stuff.
1966.
That's a sweet.
Year
looking
before
ring.
I was born.
Yeah, that's a sweet looking ring.
Oh
Then you
boy,
got,
now I just dated myself. Everybody knows
yeah.
how old I am.
Then you got some sweet gold bands.
Mm-hmm.
Got 1, 2, a bunch of gold bands. Let me see if I can focus this, huh? You got a couple of other rings.
And this was my first gold ring for the season that I found at Salisbury.
I remember that day. You walked onto the beach.
It was my very first target.
We had been there 5 minutes and you found that ring.
Yes, I did.
So
and I wasn't gonna dig it because it was an 8.
Yep, but you got to remember when the roaded beaches and beaches stretch, that's the ones you got to go after, because that aluminum gets lifted right off the beach. You did it though.
And then this was my second gold ring.
Yeah, that was from the pile.
Yep.
Yeah.
When we were finding all the silver.
Yep, the piles that blew out. Yeah. So, all right, you did good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 pieces of gold, and then you got, like I say, a bunch of silvers. Let me get out of there. So not bad at all. Nope.
No.
And then my gold, well,
we can skim over your
my
gold.
Gold, there's a song called that. Let me get out of the way.
No.
Let me come by you. All right. So here's my gold. And I ended up with 10, 11, 12. So 10, 20, 30, 11, 12, what, 13, 14. So I got 34 chunks of gold. So not bad. And there was one other ring that I got rid of. I had, I took a little bit of gold and I did Susan a favor this summer. She needed help. She didn't understand what cryptocurrency was. So I took a few $1,000s, 3 to be exact, and I bought her XRP at 50 cents. 50 cents. And today she's what, $10,000 you're up right now in your crypto?
I don't know. Because I don't know. I can't understand it. I don't understand it.
You don't have to as long as you're making money at it. So, what a year. I thought I was going to be here laughing and saying, yep, we did good. We got some silver coins. Goodbye.
Laughing and crying?
No. What's my favorite ring? God, there's so many. I like this one. My favorite ring of the year. I like this one. I like the
one that should be mine. That's the one you got with my machine.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well,
so that should be mine.
Well, my second favorite one is this one. Of course, you wanted that one too.
That's my birthstone. That's why.
There goes that one.
It's too big.
Oh. That's awesome, though. We did good. We got in this. This is a nice one. This Trape Academy. So we did good.
You did get some nice ones.
Yes, we did. So 2 years in, and your detectors you use are the Equinox 700.
Yes.
And you've got a 540 Vanquish.
I didn't touch it though this year.
And you got a Simplex. So.
I haven't touched the Simplex.
Yep. Those are 3 good machines for,
And I haven't touched the 540 since last year.
You should. You should be going out and trying different parks. Never rely on me to take you. I'm good on beaches, but on other areas, maybe not so hot. But that's my specialty. So,
I still love this Ford key that you found.
Yeah, the Model T key.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That
64. That's really neat.
Yeah. Boy, there's still a lot of stuff down there. So.
What's this? Was that a pendant?
Oh, I found that at Wallace in the water. I remember.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Some sort of a brooch, but nothing great. I still like the Indians, though. These are cool. These little lead soldiers.
And there's a locket. We never opened it to see if there were any pictures or anything in it because we didn't want to break it.
I was just accumulating everything I could get down there. It's just, but almost 50 gold rings between us. Not bad. Not the greatest year, but my greatest year was 2013. I got almost 100 gold rings with the Minelab Explorer XS.
I
That
don't
was the
know.
old days.
My 2 years of doing this, I have to say this year's my best year.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to build off of it. You don't get, you got to sit there and you got to say, when I first started, I said, I want to get a real, a diamond ring, and a gold coin. And it didn't take me long. I got the real in a field with Paul. I had a video up the other day of that Garrett 2500 I owned. And I never told the story, so I might as well tell the story. We hit a field in southern New Hampshire. And Paul we were in this old field, but there was this blockhouse. It was long gone. It was all brick and crap now. And it was a cornfield they would occasionally dig up. They won't even allow you there now. You park there, they'll tow you. And I'm not even going to mention the place. But he got a tree coin, pine tree shilling, clipped 1652. I got, with the Garrett that day, I got my first half real. I got a 1870s seeded quarter and an 1880s or 70s seeded dime. So I did good, but Paul was getting better depth. He was using the Sovereign, and he got that clipped pine tree coin, and he also got like a dozen large cents. But that was back, 25 years ago. Got my first diamond ring with a Fisher metal detector on Jeunesse Beach up high. You couldn't use the VLS in the wet. You had to go up high. And then I got the only gold coin I ever got was at Hampton Beach up high. And it was with an Al-Anon token, a $10 US gold piece. So it's tough. I mean, finding gold rings, it's not easy. You got to bide your time and find the cuts. So, but you at least saw what, you go after. You know what, now when you go out on the beach, you know what to look for. So you've gotten already a lot better than a lot of people. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I'm very proud of myself.
Good. That's what we want to hear. I'll tell you.
You've taught me a lot.
That's stellar. Compared with, you add what you got last year,
Last year I only got 2 gold
You only
rings.
got a few, but right now you're building up. You're going to have a friggin' nice little display case with stuff you found, and you'll be happy, proud about it,
My goal is to find a diamond ring sometime soon.
They're out there. They're out there. You just got to look for that spot.
That's my.
There truly are monsters in the surf, Susan. I call them monsters in the surf.
Mm-hmm.
That's brass. Looks good. The brass just completely fools you. I thought a few of those rings were just gold, and nope. Just completely fools you. Well, that's our adventures.
Isn't this silver?
What's silver?
Yes.
I don't even know. No, that's one of those. That's a gold filled.
Oh.
It actually has gold in it. Some small amount, a 20th, a 10th of it is gold.
Oh.
And, people melt those down in acid pools, and there's some value to them. You can retrieve some of the gold out of it. But I like the solid gold. That's what I like. And so do you.
I do.
Well, I went around. The beaches sanded back in. Didn't look good this week. Checked the long-range chart. I think probably January now. So, before we get back into some northeasters. Mm-hmm. But hope springs eternal. So.
Well, some of these finds are coming up in the videos too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you'll see. You get to see some of them before the videos.
There were so many. I hate to do it. There were so many videos. I usually throw the videos up. I will be on my site this winter, but there were so many videos, so many good hunts this summer from that one spot that we're out until next March with videos. So that's about it. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and please subscribe.